Welcome back to another episode of Talking Arts, the podcast for the West Union Performing Arts Department. I'm your host, Mr. Friday Afternoon. How you guys doing? I'm doing great. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and being in a good vibe. Let's get into topics of this episode. We have two things for this episode. We got a clip of Mrs. Schneider performing a song called In the Garden, I believe it is. And we got that clip and we're going to add it on here, and it's truly a beautiful song, and it was really such a great listen. So I hope you guys feel the same way about it. I enjoyed it a lot. The other thing that we're going to talk about is senior dedication things. If you are following the West Union Performing Arts Instagram page, which is WUHSPAD, you would know that there's been promoting a idea called senior dedication. And what it is just it's a new thing for the podcast, but it's not a new thing in general. Because couple years ago, which class of 2018 did this, so it was my 8th grade year, I believe. It was my first year wearing percussion, I know that. And what it was they recorded the seniors, and they stated their names, what they did, what instruments they played, how was it, stuff like that. And they gave advice at the end. But I wanted to bring that back, and instead of doing advice, the seniors have a choice of doing that, they get to do a farewell message. And I wanted them to do a farewell message because I know some seniors, they can't say goodbye to their best friends. They can't say goodbye to some people would teach the little kids, they don't get to say goodbye to them, stuff like that. So it's a farewell message to all. And I thought it would be a neat idea to bring it back. We have a couple people either finishing it or working on it right now. We have one. But first, we're going to have the clip of Mrs. Schneider playing In the Garden. Here's the clip. What a wonderful recording. Thank you, Mrs. Schneider. Now, on to our first senior dedication, and also our first Talking Arts interview, and it's Hannah Bly.
Hi guys, it's Hannah here. I just wanted to send a little farewell message to everyone because obviously we didn't get to have our last couple of months together in the department, and you know that's our like busiest time of the year. So Zach told me to introduce myself. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Hannah Bly. I served as department president this year, and I was in everything in the department excluding color guard. Outside of the department, I was in cheer, golf. I was the president of NHS, the secretary of the Beta Club, president of Student Senate, and vice president of the senior class. So I stayed very busy this year, but the department was my number one priority. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who was there for me this year, and for the past 8 years. You know, even though sometimes we may not all have gotten along or agreed with each other, you guys really were like my second family, and you were always there for me when I needed it, and I'm so thankful for the impact you've had on my life, and Mr. Schneider, Mr. Diatley, and Mr. Van Pelt, all of you guys did so much for my music career, so thank you to all of you guys too. And there's so many others I could thank, but we would just be here for years, so... And for people that are wanting to get involved in the department but are scared or are unsure, just go for it. I know I didn't personally start percussion until I was a freshman. I waited, and one of my biggest regrets is waiting to do percussion because I enjoyed it so much, and it really just took me just putting myself out there and getting involved. And if you have questions, there's so many people you can reach out to. Like, feel free to reach out to anyone and say, hey, I have questions about this, or hey, I'm struggling, can you help me? And they'll be happy to help. And even though I'm graduated, I'd still be happy to help any of you that have any questions about the department. So I really encourage you to just get involved, and you can do it. Like, I believe in you, and I'm so thankful to everyone in the department. Like I said, I will forever be grateful for all of you, and I know that it's really sad that we didn't get to see each other and have our last concert and our last musical together, but we're still a family, and we always will be. And I can't wait to see what you guys do next year and the years to come, and I hope to be able to come back and watch you guys do musicals and concerts, and I'm so proud of all of you. And yeah, so thank you for letting me be your president this year. And thank you for supporting me for the past 8 years, and I love you guys.
Class of 2020, look at us. We made it. I know these past months have been an absolute whirlwind of emotions, but I am so proud of all of us. Even though our graduation did not go the way we intended, I am thankful that we were able to still walk and receive our diplomas. I would like to begin by personally thanking some people. First, my parents and my 2 sisters, who always encouraged me to do my best, along with the rest of my family. The administration and staff at West Union High School. So many of you have touched my lives in more ways than you'll ever know, and I'm so blessed to have met all of you. And finally, to my classmates. You guys have impacted my life, whether it was being one of my closest friends, just saying hi to me in the hallway, or sitting with me in the bathroom while I cried. And yes, it happened more times than you would think. But I thank God every day for placing all of you in my path. As we prepare to go our separate ways, I would like to share this thought with everyone. One of my favorite Bible scriptures comes from Hebrews chapter 12, which says, "Let us run with patience the race that is set before us." As I reflect on our high school years, I compare it to a race. We spent years training, with our teachers as our coaches, preparing us for what we would endure. The principals and administration mapped out our routes for us and ensured that we would cross the finish line. Our parents, who stood as our fan section, cheering us on and encouraging us throughout the years. And finally, we had each other. We acted as a team, supporting and encouraging each other along the way. As our race is coming to an end, we had to endure one last hurdle together. While it was difficult to know that many of our high school memories were cut short, I admire how we stuck together and As we prepare for our new races in life, whether they be going to college, the military, or the workforce, I hope that as a class, we remember we can endure anything, and we can conquer anything we set our minds to. We were able to overcome whenever no one thought we could, and that is amazing. We have the power to do whatever we set our minds to. And as we each take our separate ways, I encourage you to run your new race with patience and strength. I am always rooting for you, and I cannot wait until we meet again. Congrats, class of 2020. We made it.
Thank you, Hannah Bly, for the recordings. And also, thank you for all the hard work that you put into this department, into the school, spreading positivity, supporting people, and spreading love. I hope that you have great college years, wonderful, careers. You find a wonderful job. You love every second of it. I hope you love every second of college. And I hope you have a great life and a successful life. Congratulations on graduating. Everyone's proud of you. Thank you for being such a great musician, a great friend. I can't stress that enough. You were such a great friend, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for being such a great musician, as I mentioned, an actress, performer, student. Thank you for being a great person. Seniors, give me information. If you contact me, I'll give you information about the senior dedications, and you guys will be on the podcast. I'm going to start spreading this out every week or so. Depends on how many I get. If I get like one or two, I'm going to spread it each week, or if I get several, I'll do a handful at a time or something like that. But thank you, Hannah, for not only being, the first senior dedication person, being the first interview talking arts. That's awesome. But thank you for all the hard work and being a great friend. But this is all I have for this episode. So seniors, contact me, give your information. I'll give you the information for the senior dedication. We'll work something out. Wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, stay safe. Thank you, Hannah. And also, I'll see you guys in the next episode. This has been Talking Arts. I've been your host, Mr. Friday Afternoon, signing off.